Hi, my name is Dabs from Siok Media. I'm super excited to have you join me in this tutorial. In this one, I want to show you how you can easily export your Figma design to PNG, to PDF, or even if you want to migrate this to PowerPoint presentation. Every UI designer there love Figma because of the liberty it gives us to design whatever it's in our head to design. But again, we all know how important this is for you to be able to migrate your design easily to all these different platforms, especially if you design stuff for people as business. This is extremely important, and I want to show you real quick how to get this done. So without further ado, I think I should just get you started already. So let's go to my screen. So right on my screen here is a random Figma project, and I want to use this as tutorial purpose. Let me just show you how to export this into different formats. If you come to the right hand corner here and you scroll down, you should be able to see export here. If you click this, you will see that you have the option here to export this either as a PNG or as a JPEG, SVG, or even PDF. That's how super simple and easy this is to export Figma designs to all of this format. And for this tutorial, let's say I want to export this as a PDF. So once I do this and then I hit the export button, this is downloading our asset and it would export this as a PDF. This is done here, and I can just open this up and you can see I have my PDF here. Super simple and easy, right? So right now the question is, what if you want to export more than one frame? If you want to export 2, 3, 4 frames, ideally you will just believe logically what you should do is to come to the frames like this and just highlight the pages you want to export or the frames you want to export. Let's say 3 of them, just like this. If I select this and I come down to export, as usual, we should have this one here, and you click the export 3 frames. So what will happen here is that these 3 frames will download as a single PDF file. And sometimes you might want to download them as different frames. All right, you can see this is done here. So let's open this up and let's see what we have. So as you can see from here, I have these all joined together as a single PDF file. And this may not be what we want. Let's say we want to download those 3 frames and we want them to be 3 individual designs in a PDF file. So how do we do that? So let's come back here to Figma. We can just come here and come to our file. From our file here, we can export frames to PDF. So this would download these as different frames in our PDF, and this is very, very, very important for us to know. We have some export options here. Quality, you can choose medium, high, whatever it is you want. Color profile, sincerely, I'm not really very good with your color profiles. I can't really advise you on that. But you can just hit the export button and you can see this is exporting to PDF. Export here is ready. So let's view this. Let's see exactly how this would come out. I have different pages here. As you can see, that's page 1, that's page 2, that's page 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a lot of them there. So that's exactly how to export to PDF, maintaining your pages. Just exactly you design them inside of Figma. So finally, let's say we want to export these as a PowerPoint presentation. That is definitely not available in the export options we have here. But good thing we can use a free plugin to get that done. I have the plugin here open here because I've used it recently. It's called Pitch Deck. So I can easily open it from here. But in your case, you can just easily come up here and come to your plugins and come to manage plugins, and then you can search for the plugins here. You should be able to find the plugin. Also, you can easily come down to your actions here and you would see your plugins here too as well. So you can say I have the pitch deck plugin here. You can come to your plugins and widget and also search. And again, you can also right click and come to plugins and come to manage plugin and then still search for it. several ways to get access to your plugins. So I will just open the plugin here. But again, you know that PowerPoint presentation have an aspect ratio that is totally different from this. So what I would suggest we do is that we just come here, and then let's come to file here, and let's just come to new slides. Let's work with Figma slides here. This is quite different in aspect ratio from our regular Figma designs. So here, let's just work with any random template here. I don't want to start designing stuff. I want to believe that you might have stuff already, but we can just add all these slides to our project or our presentation. Good. So we now have a slide deck here, so you can, I don't want to go into this, but you know how things work here. You can design stuff here, and let's say we want to export this right now. So from here, I will just search for pitch deck, the same plugin, and then I would run it here. I can choose to also perhaps copy my design here and then paste right into my project here. Whatever it is that will work for you is fine. Oh, great. So you can see from here that we now have this plugin launched here. And of course, you can then now see that we have slides here. We can see that that's over 40 slides here. That's a lot of slides. And you can see here we can even add more slides, charts, and then we can choose to either import PowerPoint here in case we want to, so that we can edit it. And I think that's just a powerful thing this plugin is giving us. However, it's free for you to use just 10 times before you need to upgrade. That's a sad one, but again, you can understand why. So if you want to export this, you can just come up here to export button. And from here, we can see that we have some options. So if you click into these, from here, we can see that we can choose what we want to export this to. We can export this to PowerPoint. We can also export this to Keynote or even to Google Slides, and also to PDF here as well. I've showed you that earlier, but let's just stick to PowerPoint for now. And then you have several options here, like compress the image. You might want to do that to reduce the size of the image, downsize large files. You can do that. You can also make this editable. You want to turn this on too as well, and some other options here, but I will just export these to PowerPoint. And one of the things you also need to ensure is that make sure that the font you're using in your presentation here inside of Figma, you already have it downloaded in your local PC, so that your PDF can see the same font. That's very important. If not, you might just have change in front. All right, so you can see we have this prompt here that our PowerPoint file is ready. So now let's download PowerPoint. And that's it. We have our PowerPoint here. So let's open this up to see exactly how this works. So now you can see we have our PowerPoint here already opened, and let's see if this is editable. As you can see, now I can edit this. I can edit the text too as well. This is super awesome. So I can check all my presentation here. You can see this is super cool. That's it. That's exactly how to export your Figma design to PNG, PDF, to Google Slides, to PowerPoint presentation, whatever it is you want to export your Figma designs. If you find this video useful, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any issues whatsoever doing this, you have any questions, do let us know in the comment section. We'll be happy to help you as much as possible. Do well to also subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you see more awesome tutorials like this from us. And that's my time. I would see you in another one. And until then, keep designing, keep having fun.